30 years, the death rate. The actual number of blacks who have diabetes is probably more than twice the number diagnosed, because previous research indicates that for every black diagnosed with diabetes, there is at least one more undiagnosed case because you don't go and get checked up. What about your heart? How you doing? How you doing? For blacks, high blood pressure is an epidemic. How many pills do you have to take now for your high blood pressure? What effect are those pills having? Does it help you gain weight? So you don't die from diabetes, but obesity hits you. Watch this. Damn. Excuse me, there's no way in hell that I could know what I know and not hate with a passion the wicked people, the wicked rulers that are killing millions. How then can I hide truth like this? What kind of man would I be if I knew it and punked out and was afraid to tell you that which would save your life? You may not go to bed hungry, but you're suffering from malnutrition because of what you eat. Mama, you ain't fixing nothing for your children these days. You are an instrument of death for yourself and your family because you don't want to cook. I ain't no cook. I'm a secretary. I'm a legal assistant. I'm a lawyer. Yeah, but you are suffering, sick, diseased, dying secretary, dying lawyer. You ain't got time to cook. So who's cooking for you? The same Satan. So pop it in the microwave, heat it up, and give it to your babies. And they eating this crap, and you wonder why they're growing fatter and fatter. And young people on the football field, all of a sudden, no known cause, just fall out and die. So, my brothers, my sisters, but we are victims of what's going on in the society. We're victims of the pharmaceutical companies. We're victims of the food that we eat and the toxins that are in the food. We're victims. Alzheimer's. Do you have older people, even some in their late 40s and 50s, that are in nursing homes? They can't remember who they are. Don't know their own family. And they're not old people. But there are metals in their system that if you could see the amount of mercury, the amount of aluminum, the amount of this and that that's in you, that's now in your brain, traveling in your bloodstream. And all of a sudden you just can't remember anymore. Oh, God. 30% of blacks are smokers. See, our lifestyle is a death style. And health care treatment is not good for you, even if you have insurance. We receive outdated or far less aggressive treatment even when our condition and health insurance are identical to those of whites. Doctors are less likely to perform high-tech diagnostic procedures on blacks and less likely to go to extreme measures to keep them alive if they go into cardiac arrest on the table. How fortunate was I? How fortunate was I to be put in a position where I could have been killed, but all high-tech stuff was used. All aggressive methods were used because God and the angels were there, and I'm alive. Some regret it. Some regret that I've come back. Some are happy that I've come back. And because now that God has brought me back, I can't miss in teaching what will save human life. So, suicide now ranks among the top major killers of blacks in their teens to their mid-40s. Some of you, my young brothers, you hate this world in which you live, and you hate what you see. And like my brother said, you're like the dry bones in the valley. You feel there's just no hope. So sometimes you say, well, maybe it's better that I just get out of here. Because some of our young people don't think they'll make it to 21 because they live with death. So preachers, I don't know how you can talk a prosperity gospel when your people are dying in the streets. They can't get the next meal. Don't say, I'm a Christian, you a Muslim. They're not asking what your religion is when they shoot us down in the street. Before they fire the gun, they ask you, are you a Jew? Are you a Christian? Are you a Hebrew Israelite? Is you a Muslim? Do you attend Father so-and-so's church? They ain't asking you nothing. Your uniform is your color. And even when somebody will risk their life to show you your enemy, you think we're the enemy.
People must prove to the people a better day is coming for you and for me. With just a little bit more education and love for our nation would make a better society. Now people must prove to the people a better day is coming for you and for me. With just a little bit more education and love for our nation would make a better society. And if you had a choice of colors, which one would you choose, my brothers? If there was no day or night, which would you prefer to be right?